Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve the question number 6 from exercise 3.2, chapter 3, pair of linear equations in two variables. In my previous videos, I have completed the questions 1 to 5 from the same exercise, example 1 to 6 and problems from exercise 3.1. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. So now quickly let us begin with the video. Question number 6 from exercise 3.2, chapter 3, pair of linear equations in two variables says, given the linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0, write another linear equation in two variables such that the geometrical representation of the pair so formed is intersecting lines, parallel lines and coincident lines, right? So here they have given us one linear equation and we have to form another linear equation such that the geometrical representations of the two linear equations should be intersecting lines, parallel lines and coincident lines. First of all, let us write down the given linear pair of equation. So they have given the linear pair of equation, that is 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. And also let us write down the coefficients of this linear equation. So here the coefficient of x, that is a1, equal to 2, coefficient of y, that is b1, is equal to 3, and constant c1 is equal to minus 8. Right, now we have to form another pair of linear equation such that the two equations geometrical representation will be intersecting lines. So first let us form an equation for intersecting lines. Now for the lines to be intersecting, we have seen in our previous problems there is a relationship between a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2 from the second linear equation, right? So let us write down the relationship first. For the intersecting lines, we should have a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2, right? So here the ratio of a1 by a2 should not be equal to b1 by b2. So now let us assume a2, it can be any number, but the ratio a1 by a2 should not be equal to b1 by b2. So let me assume here 3 and let us assume b2 to be 2, okay? And the constant c2 can be anything, you can take minus 7. Now let us check for the ratios, that is a1 by a2 is 2 by 3. Similarly, b1 by b2 is b1 is 3 and b2 is 2. So here you can notice a1 by a2 is 2 by 3 and b1 by b2 is 3 by 2. Therefore, we got the relationship, that is a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, right? So now using these constant, let us make the second linear pair of equation. So this will become, since we have a coefficient 3 for x, so we will write 3x, and we have plus 2, that is the coefficient of y, so we get plus 2y, and the constant is minus 7 equal to 0. So this is the another pair of linear equation such that the geometrical representation formed will be intersecting lines. Now similarly, let us form another equation such that the geometrical representation will be parallel lines. So for parallel lines, we should have a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2, and this should be not equal to c1 by c2. So we should make sure that a1 by a2 should be equal to b1 by b2. Here we have already a1, b1, c1 value. So let us take a2 value equal to a1 itself, so that a1 by a2 will be 2 by 2, that is cancelling 2 and 2, we get 1. Similarly, let us take b2 value equal to b1, okay? So that again a2 by b2 will be 3 by 3, cancelling we get 1. So here a1 by a2 and b1 by b2 value will be equal. And now let us take c2 to be anything like, let us take minus 12. Make sure that c1 by c2 should not be equal to a1 by a2. So if we take c1 by c2, here c1 value is minus 8 and c2 is minus 12. So this minus and minus will become plus, cancelling 2 4 times, 2 6 times, 2 2 times, 2 3 times. So we will get 2 by 3, that is not equal to a1 by a2 or a2 by b2. So this condition is satisfied for parallel lines. So now let us make the equation using these coefficients a2, b2 and c2. So coefficient of x is 2, so we will write 2x. Coefficient of y is 3, so we will write plus 3y, and the constant is minus 12 equal to 0. So this is the another equation which forms the pair of linear equation that will be parallel lines. Similarly, let us write down for coincident lines. Now for coincident line, the condition should be the ratios a1 by a2 should be equal to b1 by b2, and that should be equal to c1 by c2. So we already know our a1, b1 and c1 value. So let us find out a2, b2 and c2 value. So here again we have a1 by a2 we have to make equal to b1 by b2 like our previous condition for parallel lines. Here we took a2, b2 value exactly equal to a1, b1 value. This is the one method. Or the second method is you can take same multiple of a1 and b1. Like if you multiply with a1 by 2, you have to multiply a b1 by also 2 to get a2, b2 values, right? So let us multiply a1 with 2 and b1 with 2 to get a2 and b2 values. So a2 will be 2 into 2, you get here 4. So b2 will be again 3 into 2, that will be 6. Likewise, again here c1 by c2 should also be equal. So let us take again the multiple of 2 of c1 value. Minus 8 into 2 will be, so c2 will be minus 16, right? So now let us check whether they are equal. So we will take a1 by a2 is 2 by 4, that is 2 1 times, 2 2 times, so you got 1 by 2. Similarly, what will be b1 by b2? b1 is 3 and b2 is 6, so this will be 3 1 times, 3 2 times, again it is 1 by 2. Similarly, c1 by c2 is minus 8 by minus 16, so this minus and minus will become plus. 8 1 times, 8 2 times, so again it is 1 by 2. So here we got all the three ratios, that is a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2 to be equal, which satisfies the condition for coincident lines. Now let us make the equation by using the coefficients a2, b2 and c2. Coefficient of x is a2, so we will write here 4x. Similarly, coefficient of y is 6, so we will take plus 6y, and the constant is minus 16 equal to 0. So this is the equation formed for coincident lines, right? So this is one of the possible answers which I have written for intersecting lines, parallel lines and coincident lines. Depending on what value you assume, you will get the equation. Each one of you will get a different answer, so you don't have to worry unless it satisfies the conditions given for intersecting lines, parallel lines and coincident lines. So this is how we solve this problem. If you have any further doubts, do comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving question number 7 from exercise 3.2, chapter 3, pair of linear equations in two variables. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC NCERT math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 3, pair of linear equations shown on the screen. Thank you.